Tenacity, the most important stat in this game that no one cares about. In this League Masterclass episode, we are going to talk about it and see why it's so important to have it. Before we continue with the video, and if you want to have more League Masterclass like these ones, be sure to like the video because it's going to help a lot the series to continue, and also stay till the end because we are going to have a special giveaway for all the BaLoRians community. Let's start with first explaining what Tenacity is. In League of Legends, Tenacity is the stat that is going to help you reduce the duration of the crowd control effect, such as stuns, roots, and slows. The more tenacity you have, the less you're going to be affected by these effects. Tenacity can be obtained by various means, such as items, runes, dragon buffs, champion skills, even summoner spells. Especially right now that we got the new champion Milio that is going to give an AoE tenacity effect to everybody around him, you can imagine how important this League Masterclass really is. It's important to note now that tenacity has a diminishing returns. This means that the more tenacity you have, the less additional tenacity you will have in the end. For example, if you got 30% and add another 30%, you are not going to have a total 60% tenacity, but you're going to have a 51% due to this diminishing return formula. The formula looks like this. And it is also having different groups of tenacity effects. The total tenacity that you can actually reach is going to be 100%, something that we couldn't do before. Why, of course, to have tenacity is so important? Tenacity is important on champions that want to be mobile in teamfights and avoid of getting locked down by a chain CC or overall CC, where to get stunned, root, or slowed can mean the difference between life and death, or a victory and defeat. There is another stat in the game that it's like tenacity, but completely different. We got the slow resistance effect. As you can see from the name, what it does is to reduce the slow that you are receiving. Not the duration, but the actual slow. For example, if you got 50% slow resistances and you're going to receive a slow effect that's going to slow you for 15% of your movement speed, this stat is going to reduce the effect itself. So it's going to be 25% instead of 50%. On the other hand, tenacity is going to reduce the duration of the slow. For example, if you got a 10-second slow and you got 15% tenacity, you are going to have 5-second slow effect in the end instead of 10 seconds. As you can imagine, to have the tenacity is going to be the most important thing in team fights, but also in lane phase, where you can avoid certain situations that will lead to defeat or to a death or to a kill on the other hand. Let's have an example for us to understand what's going on. You got a 30% tenacity. If someone tried to stun you, root you, or slow you for a 3 seconds effect, you are going to reduce this effect to 2.1 seconds. That means it's going to be the 70% of the original duration, giving you more time to react and avoid attacks. So now, let's see what will happen if we got 100% tenacity. The max value that is going to be the cap for tenacity. To reach 100% tenacity is not as hard as it sounds. You can achieve it with a variety of skills, spells, items, dragon buffs, and runes. You got a variety of different options to go for the max value, but the result will remain the same. You are going to have a total value of 100% for 3 to 4 or more seconds, especially if you're having Milios R on you. But even if you got 100% tenacity, that doesn't mean that you are going to have 100% removal of any CC. For example, the 100% tenacity will reduce the CC to the 0, but because the CC and the tenacity effect got a min cap number, we are going to have instead of 0.3 seconds. Is it going to be because of the animation? Is it going to be because of the calculations? It seems that the target will remain to have a 0.3 to 0.5 seconds CC on it. Of course, that means that you're going to reduce a 10-second CC effect to 0.3 seconds. That is going to be a pretty huge difference. But this is going to apply for every single CC that you're going to receive. That means that if you receive 10 different CC effects, you're going to have 0.3 for each one of them. You are not going to have a total 0.3 seconds. That means that you're going to be a little bit less unstoppable than before. Now, There is also an option to decrease the tenacity. In League of Legends, we got two options for now. It's going to be Ornn's passive, and it's also going to be an item Anathema Chains. By having these items, we'll reduce the tenacity of the target by 50%. Now, if the target got 0% tenacity, so that means no items, no runes or dragon buffs, you're going to reduce the tenacity of the target to minus 50%. And that means that you're going to do a higher duration of CC on it. So instead of receiving 10 seconds CC, he's going to receive 15 seconds CC. And that's the most amazing thing about these two effects. Of course, no matter how you're going to see this, to have tenacity is going to still show great value in team fights, in lane phase, and everywhere that you can think of. As we said in the beginning, we are going to reduce with tenacity the slow effects, the roots and stuns. That doesn't mean that you're going to reduce any kind of CC. There are certain CC types that are not going to be reduced by tenacity, such as knockups, like Cho'Gath's Q and Alistar's Q, that's going to be airborne effects, or Malzahar's R, Skarner's R, and so on, that's going to be suppression effects. So that means that these effects won't be stopped by tenacity. So if you are having these champions against you and you think that tenacity will save you, think again. You are not going to be saved at all. To have overall tenacity, of course, is going to be insane. The value itself is going to be something that you can't calculate with numbers alone. But even the smallest percentage of tenacity that you can have, for example, from the new Drakes, going to be important. In lane phase that can save you, or in team fights that it can help you lock down the right target and end up victorious in the game. So the next time that you are going to have the Temp Drake on, be sure to go and secure it. Because you never know how important and where it's going to be useful to have this small percentage of tenacity and slow resistance effect at the same time. And now that we finished talking about tenacity and how important a stat is, we are ready for our giveaway. As you know, we are Riot partners. That means that we got the chance to give some skin codes to every single one of you. This time we are going to give away this amazing Ivern skin. So we are going to give 10 global skin codes. To participate in this giveaway, it's pretty simple. You need to follow these 3 steps. First of all, like the video. Second, comment below and tell me whatever you feel like about what we talked today. Or if you got a suggestion about our next League Masterclass episode. And 3, become a BaLoRian by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Join us to our ultimate adventure of destroying the world, while also having the knowledge of doing so. And now that you are there, also ring the bell to never miss even one of our videos. The winners will be picked from the comments, as you can imagine, and it's going to be in the next few days. So be sure to participate now, share it to your friends as well to learn about tenacity and also participate in our giveaway. And if you want to learn more about the game itself and how it works, be sure to check our other League Masterclass episodes here. Thanks for watching, see you all in the next video.